friends. That's what the video is called. Hi, it's Savannah O'Gwen from Savannahland 2. Today I'm sharing a start to finish video of how I created a card that I actually really love. Now, I love all my creations, but this one took me by surprise. Probably because I wasn't thinking clearly when I made it. I had another migraine and a couple of other mishaps like a belly that hurt, and I accidentally stubbed my toe and broke my toenail, and then I had some mishaps during the video. Like, for example, I got irresistible texture spray all over. I'm talking like on my legs and on my favorite crafting dress. Not the black one, because I wouldn't have cared about that one, but it's my green crafting dress. I don't know if the spots will come out yet. I'm still soaking it, so fingers crossed. I'll keep you posted. So anyway, okay, so let me start over. I'm not really sure what I was thinking for this card, but it came together. My idea was I wanted to use the geometric stamps, and so I was like triangles and solids and outlines, and so I set those aside because I thought I knew what I wanted to do, and then I pulled out my friend word die. So I think this is going to say hello friend, which is what it's called. And I wanted to put a pattern paper. So here's the whole story. Let me just tell you real quick. The whole story is that I wanted to put on pattern paper triangles that were solid and outlined with color. That's the whole point of this video. Okay, back to the video. So right now I'm just trying to decide which stripe washi tape I want to use, and I decided that I'm going to use the larger one because it looks good with the background design. And I'm just, okay, hold on. Oh, I got distracted. My trainer texted me. Hold on, I gotta respond. Oh my goodness. So I'm just laying out my washi tape for the background like I normally do. I trimmed it down. Now I'm thinking about the design. Again, I don't really have a design, I just had a thought of what I wanted to do. And right at that moment, I realized I wasted my paper because I cut it wrong, but I just kept going. I obviously was not thinking clearly. I don't know. So I'm just trying to figure out how to fix this problem and what I can possibly do. And I pulled out my triangles. I ended up using just the Geo Basics stamp set. I love the two that match together, but I'm going to use a solid and an outline triangle. And now I'm going to pull out some fireworks from Imagine Crafts. And I think I'm going to water them down with some, what is that? Ink Potion number 9. And so I just dab a little bit of the fireworks in my little palette, and then I'm gonna add some shimmer. These fireworks actually already have shimmer, but I wanted more. If you watch my videos, you know I want more of everything, literally. I can't stop. But I finally ended up making my concoction of the 3 pieces, and now, well, I'm thinking, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna add the color. I'm not really sure how, but I'm just gonna start doing it. So you can see that I tried to make a triangle, and I'm like, oh, good night, that's way too big. What was I thinking? Literally. Oy vey. So I'm like, I might as well just add more color. So I pull out an orange fireworks, and I'm going to add that with the yellow, make it a little bit of a mixture, and add that down. And I'm going to continue to watercolor this paper. I have to say that the color has ended up being way bigger than I wanted, but whoa, look at that shimmer. Ooh, I'm so glad I added that. Okay, so now comes the hard part of stamping my triangles, and just start doing it. You gotta commit sometimes, and so I've committed a lot. Look at all those triangles. I thought I was gonna have like 6. Oh my. So now I'm thinking if I want more, and I'm trying to get the, to look good, and you know. I can't even think today. Apparently I can't think at all right now. So anyway, I pull out another stamp set, just a note, and because I want it to say hello, and I'm like, ooh, I'll emboss that in gold. Looks really cool. And just trying to think. Will this look good? Do I have enough triangles? You know, the salve. I'm doing the typical salve. I'm thinking about it and cleaning my desk area like I normally do while I think, and then thinking some more. Oh my goodness. I decided that I wanted to add one more triangle at the top. And so there you go. Whew, that is done. Now for the solids. Now my idea was I wanted to use, oh, there it is, the white wedding dress Memento Luxe ink. Excuse me if I sound weird. I have a cold, I think, too, so my bad if I sound awful. But I wanted to add, oh, well, hold on one second. I had to take a photo of this because I liked where my placement was. I'll show it to you later. Okay, so back to the story. Long story short, my idea was to use the Memento Luxe wedding dress ink along with the black ink. And the white is so subtle but so pretty until I stamp over it. I didn't realize that I stamped on the same triangle. Oh my goodness. I am a hot mess in this video, but literally wait till you see the end product. Super cute. Okay, so I'm just trying to think where I want to place them and how many black triangles I want. I don't want a lot, but, and because I'm going to emboss, I had to heat set my inks. And so here's the photo I took, and I do this all the time. I don't know if I've ever shown you, but I take photos of where my placements are so that I get it right the next time. Well, as close as I can get it. Oh goodness. So I've decided that I'm going to place my friend word down. I'm going to inlay the word with black cardstock, but then I realized I didn't emboss first. So, but I already have the friend word down. So, alright, we're just going to go with it. Now notice my word is in the middle of my acrylic block, but I move it to the bottom. And that's a little tip. If you have to stamp over a die or over an embellishment, move your word to the edges of your acrylic block. Okay, so that didn't, I mean, that tip worked. It just wasn't enough gold for me. So I thought I'd do it on some gold paper I embossed with black, and well, it didn't look good either, so we scrapped that idea and I pulled out some crepe paper gold stickers. That's gonna work. So I went back to die cutting, and there's my inlay, and I've taped the back so that the pieces stay in. Excuse me. And I'm just gonna add my word, and I use a little needle to move the little pieces around, and it looks, well, it doesn't pop enough, but I'm going to tape this part down, and then I'm going to die cut the word again. Oh, it just didn't work for me today, but maybe if I didn't inlay it, but I just love inlaying, so what are you going to do? Just work around it. So now I'm going to add the second layer on top, and I've done this several times for you, and literally I'm just adding little dots of glue, and then I place the word. So simple. It didn't really cause that much of a problem. But here's the word. I'm finishing up. And now it looks a little better. I like it. It pops a little bit more. You'll see at the end. So anyway, I'm cleaning my area. You know how I am. And now I'm going to add my gold sticker. And there it is. There's the hello. And yes, that is what I'm looking for. That's the gold I'm looking for. So we're going to clean my area, and now I'm just thinking about the last element. I wanted to add a little bit of splatter, but let me just make my card first. Oh, wait. I got another text. That time it was from Poppy. Excuse me while I answer it. Now I'm going to make my card. And be sure when you use a lot of ink on your paper to add a lot of adhesive to the back. I trimmed everything up, and oh, doesn't that look so cute? Now I'm just thinking about which spray and ink I wanted to use for my splatter, and I've pulled out my irresistible spray. And right there, off camera, I was trying to open this. Now I've been seeing my trainer for a while, and I couldn't get this bottle open. I had to take my rings off. Oh my goodness. This is not when I had the splatter incident. It was a little bit later, but, oh my goodness. I opened up the bottle, and I must have left it open and it, like, literally sealed, but I got it. I opened it, and now I'm just adding drops and splatters, and of course I can't wait for it to dry, so I remove my mask, and I place the card down on to my mat, and I think it's it. I think that's the end. I absolutely love this card, but I gotta open this up one more time. Now this is when I get splattered. You don't see it, but oh my goodness, it took me for a surprise. But I added a couple more drops and I think that's the end. Now I hope that you have enjoyed this video and hopefully you've been inspired. Or maybe you learned something. Please leave a comment below with a link to one of your creations or a link up to our Inspired by Virtual Smooches post. I'd love to check out your project. Thank you so much for watching.